Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to be reflashing the Foz. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell. Alright, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, got my laptop here. Been playing around with it and I've already adjusted the map. So let's head into the car and I'll show you what I did. Alrighty, we gotta do that again. I forgot to record the screen. Alright, so the maps, did 2 maps. Well, 2 loggings last episode, and for me that was yesterday as well. Yeah, it was yesterday. All over the place. Alright, let's have a look at this log. As you can see, manifold pressure, mass airflow sensor, engine load. So with these we can cross-reference on graphs. We have here Subaru error. So what I've learned in my course is the equation for that, and it actually brings up the percentage difference, this yellow one here, and any point on this graph. So that is like airflow sensor plus the correction, and it gives you the difference. So yeah, so we can see the difference all the way along here. We could do it this way. So, as you can probably see up the top here with the RPMs, we only hit 2700 or nearly 2800. With this green one down here, this is when it opens to open loop, and that is closed loop. So these points here are open, open, open. So we need to disregard that there. But as you can see, that's a 61% error. So normally on T cell, 60. But I think that's a bit too much as well. You can see there as well. So with the error here, this was at the start, so I was just idling on the side of the road. 2.5% error there. Then 10. So we've got a bit of error there. We'll head over to the histogram where I've set up mass airflow here, RPM, and within it is the errors. So you can see down here where we're sitting around that we have some big differences. So that's pretty much just under idle, so probably decel there. So roughly around these 3 or 4 here. As you can see, quite big difference. This is where I've changed the map. So we'll head over, go to map sensor, and as you can see, from about 1.25 to 1.64, 1.25, so down here actually, so 6.4, so up to here. So this is pretty much idle and cruise. Well, it's not idle, idle's here. This is cruise. I have very light throttle. This is where I've changed my math. So that's all I'm doing for this flash, and I've made sure that it's still a nice curve. Obviously, what did we get up to? 1.6, so up to about here. So just making sure that's a nice curve. We want to keep that same curve. And we haven't got up into this area yet. We haven't done any higher runs, haven't done any wide open throttle runs at all. So at the moment we're just working on idle and just cruise, like very light cruise around suburban towns, streets. So work on that first, see how we go with that, see if we need to adjust it at all. So yeah, this is all saved. This is saved as tuned MAF. So we've still got stock, still got tuned. So yeah, we're about to flash it. So we need to connect the battery, and the computer's connected. We need to connect the green connectors, and then reflash it for the first time. I'm a little bit nervous actually, but still little by little. If it doesn't work, I can always go back to the previous save file. So as long as I don't brick it, it should be fine. So we have the battery on the charger, we have the connectors connected, and I've got my USB to a Tetrix cable. It's registered that it has the open port in. So wish me luck, boys. Whew. Alright, so what do we got here? Read, write. So just double checking. Oh, also forgot to mention, I turned off EBD, the TGV cell fix, so P1088. So I don't have the TGVs connected. I've got them connected, but I don't have the butterfly in it, so I've just topped that out. So we should technically get rid of the check engine light, which is good. I've been seeing that for about 5 years now. So mass airflow, I'm just going to close these down. Alright, so you can tell I'm nervous. Right, currently loaded ROM image to ECU's flash memory. What's this one? Test write. Nothing will be written. Okay, do it. Click on that. If your ignition is already on, previous operation. So otherwise, connect green test mode connectors under your dash if needed. Turn on your ignition on position, then quickly press the OK. So ignition first, then click. Programming voltage is 4.16 volts. What? Alrighty guys, it's writing now. I forgot to put the blue connector in, the little flash block they call it. I might just leave that in there all the time. So yeah, it's doing that. Flash correct. Exiting. Operation completed successfully. Sorry I didn't record that, but that is now on there. Alright. I really need to do something about that green connector, because I've already connected and disconnected it 2 or 3 times already tonight. Alrighty guys, so the green connector, the flash connector, is disconnected. I'm going to start it up again. I know it's not like cold start, but I'm gonna log the cold start, see what's going on. Alright, so bear with me. Feedback not correction. Alright, it's gonna start it for a bit. Fingers crossed my math scaling is alright. We want to see this start up, so might do manifold absolute pressure as well. Okay.
A few moments later.
I think that's enough. I'm starting to smoke myself out again. Alright guys, so that last log that I did, it didn't work. So I've gone back to the previous one. It's just got 525 records in here. You can see over here. So this here is looking a lot better than it did before. So we are on the right path. Also visually, the air fuel gauge that I've got here, it was actually reading, so we weren't that far off. Although, as you can see here in the log viewer, air fuel learning, we didn't have any corrections. We obviously weren't going for long enough, because that's long-term trim, for anything to change. So to have a bit of learning there. We did hit it up to 25% again, so there we go. Correction, but that when you're thinking of 25%, what's that? It's like 3, so up to 17 or something. 15. The actual air fuel sensor. Look at the range. So 13.9 to 16.1. I know I wasn't idling here for long, but it's getting a lot better. It's getting a lot closer to your 14.7 or 14 point below that. So yeah, looking good. Should check out the airflow and everything as well. Actually, that's in this histogram. Yeah, still got a bit of change to do. I'll look a little bit more into this tomorrow. It's about 10:30 now, so do a little bit more changes there to the ECU, to the MAF scaling, but not just yet. I do want to get this out for a drive to see how we are with a bit of load there as well. so not just idling. We're, as you can see, we're okay numbers. A lot better than before. Stop doing that. Back to default. Keep forgetting to click on the map. That's why I keep doing that. But yeah. Slowly. This is my first one, so do a little bit more playing around tomorrow. And so I've got another couple of days to do some tuning before I upload this video. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more done. Alright. See you soon. Alrighty guys, so it's now Wednesday night, about 11:15, and unfortunately I haven't been able to get out and do any logs at the moment on the new Flash, so that's going to have to wait until tomorrow, because the missus is home tomorrow, so we can get this out and do that. So unfortunately you have to wait until next episode to see more on the Foz. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.